What's up, internet? This is Dr. B from Dr. B Glosso Lab. So, the little mockup logo is gonna be a typographic logo, and I'm just gonna sketch these up and put in some colors and bring in some life into it using my Adobe Photoshop. All right, so this is done in the advanced level of logo design, and I'm just gonna, for the purpose of this class, I'm just gonna forward everything. I'm not gonna be showing you step by step how I do this. All right, let's just forward everything and then we get started. So we have the 2D logo and we also have the 3D logo. I'm going to save each separately, and after doing so, I will import it into Pixelab. And so let's get started. So after you must have finished with your logo, you save it in a folder and open Pixelab. Now bring it into Pixelab and crop it to fit your size. Now this logo is a typography. It's a typographic logo. Now we work on a new stage. Change the gradient to what you see. Add a new shape and reduce the radius. Increase the radius as follows, and place it at the corner of your scene. Now duplicate the shape and change its color. Once you change the color, put it behind the previous. Now you are ready to type in some text. So now we're just going to type in a couple of texts and place it on the white surface above your typographic logo. Here we are typing our text. We're going to change the color to something a little bit cool. All right, you're gonna work on it a little bit, just a little bit, and we are done. From there, we are going to try to add another shape, which is a triangle, and we change the color to blue. Another shape again, which is a rectangle, and we change the color to near purple. Once this is done, we're just gonna add one more shape, and that is a triangle, but this time around uh is a little different from the previous. All right, so we're gonna change the color, place it behind the typographic logo. Let's to give it some depth in the scene below. Yeah, so I haven't done that. We will now save. Just move straight to saving the work. Maybe some one or two touches, change the color of the background. Yep, something like this, but we're gonna reduce the opacity. Yeah, so time now to save our work. But before that, let me work on the text a little bit, changing the font. The markup is a little bit different from any other one. We're gonna scale this to fit the scene. All right, so saving right now. Everything is in PNG and Ultra. Don't forget that. All right, it's time to bring in the next logo, which is a 3D. Now we will import the 3D markup logo, typographic logo, into our scene. But this time around it's pretty simple to do the design. We're just gonna bring in another shape, change the color, place it beside, give it the same blue we used in the previous there. Now we're gonna change this to uh, light purple, something like that, and reduce opacity. Oh yes, so we're gonna add another shape and increase the radius and place it in white. We're gonna put it blue color. We're gonna change the purple into something bluish, something like that. Yeah, just follow what I do and then you save it. Now it's time to set our overall scene. We just need two shapes, the background and the floor. We're going to work on the background, increasing the gradient of the background, working on, selecting our gradient colors. We're just gonna select it and try to put a light at one end. It's in the middle. Put it at one end of your scene, and then the same for the floor. You try to work and alternate the light of the floor to give it this kind of casting shadows. You know what I mean? So yeah, a little bit like this. Gonna do a little bit of adjustment. Just do what you see, please. Let it be something close to this. Now it's time to bring in uh, our already saved design, and still just working on the floor a little bit. Good. Now we bring it our design, and we try to work on the perspective. Use the perspective tool and give it some perspective, and then you rotate it and give it a 3D depth, and then scale it down, reduce the depth a little bit, let it be kind of, and then you increase the darkness of the depth. Now we're gonna work on the perspective a little bit again, a little bit the perspective. I wanted to lie on the floor in a way. So just follow what I do. You're gonna get it. Then you try to rotate it a little bit. Okay, so this is time now to duplicate them and place them in a very logical way. All right, so this is mockup right now. This is what we call mockup. It's kind of packaging. We're bringing our design into a 3D scene, giving it an impression of a real world. Now we're just gonna just follow a little bit. We're gonna rotate this a little bit and duplicate it and place it in a very reasonable way. I think we are done with this. It is left for us to do the kind of book type of our design, the book type of our design. Maybe we add a little bit of blurriness to that, but the colors are a little bit poor, so we're gonna work on the colors a little bit. Yep, something like that to increase a little bit of darkness. Yeah, that's it. So save this, and we work on the kind of book type of packaging. You know, this is common with books you find in shops or on online platforms. Yeah, so we're gonna bring in both the front and the back part of the book. The one is gonna be behind, another one is gonna be in front, but we're gonna work on perspective, give it this kind of it's leaning on the other one. We just try to make it look like it's leaning, but in real life it's not leaning at all. So that's the mock-up part of it, because when you do the mock-up part, it kind of tell your eyes that this is lying on a real scene. All right, so time now to save this work. And if I am not mistaken, my title is not yet okay, so I'm done with that saving. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, we've just come to the end of this solution tutorial. This is what we call mockup.